Good morning. Welcome in. It's the Martin Morning Report. It is a Friday. It's April 4th. We are brought to you today by United Group Insurance, serving Southwest Iowa for over 40 years. And we want to remind you, DTTA, don't trust the algorithm. Go to KMAland.com and find some fantastic stories, like with Jordan Buffum of Logan Magnolia, who signed to wrestle at Iowa Central, with Harlan boys track and field coach, one of them Brummer boys, Denison Schleswig boys soccer coach Nate Deasy, an upstanding gentleman. Also, Peter Young, KMA Land Senior Spotlight with the trainers standout, four-sporter, dual-sporter in the spring, and then UFR 2185 yesterday, turn left Thursday. Iowa women's tennis coach Sasha Boros, Peter Roderkus from AL.com, talking Auburn basketball, and then Ryan Jacobs, University of Northern Iowa softball coach. Let's get right into it. Number one, TNT Ford. Explosive performance of the day, and it's going to go to some Drake Relays Blue Standards Jersey Knight and the Fremont Mills Shuttle Hurdle Relay Team. Knight last night in the Hawkeye 10 South meet ran a 12:34.100, meaning she's got that ticket punched already to the Drake Relays. And the Shuttle Hurdle Relay Team from Fremont Mills at Griswold ran a 106.25. They're also a Drake Relays Blue Standard. Other track from last night, the Hawkeye 10 South meet, the Glenwood girls and boys were winners. 125 points for the girls, led by Megan Hughes, Haley Hughes, Grace Berglund, and Abby Hiller. 400 hurdles, 800, 1500 discus, respectively, getting wins. Clarinda was second. Knight won the 1 and the 2. Riley King, the 3,000. Miley Wagner, the high jump. Also, Shenandoah's Chloe Denton won the 100 hurdles. Lene Green took the shot put. Red Oaks' Jocelyn O'Neill, a double winner in the 400 and long jump. On the boys' side, Glenwood, 151 points. Aiden Lopez won the 110 highs and the high jump. He was their lone two-time champ. But Victor Cruz, Dylan Pitson, and Polly Simonetti also won one event each. There were also 3 relay victories. Clarinda's Kyle Wagner was a two-time champ, the half and the mile. Shenandoah's Titus Stang won 3 events, the 100, 200, and 400 wheelchair events. Bryce Williams from Red Oak, only individual champion. He won the 3,200 there for the Tigers. The Hawkeye 10 North, no, not really. Monarch Relays in Denison. Atlantic girls rode 4 event wins to 140 points and the championship. Those wins were from Stella Van Arnhem, Morgan Bodis, and Lila Wiederstein. Plus, they were the Shuttle Hurdle Relay winners. Lewis Central, Harlan, Lamars, Denison, Schleswig also in the top 5. Lindsay Sunderman of Harlan, the only two-time individual winner in the 15 and 3,000. Lewis Central paced the boys. They had a tight team battle with Riverside. Titans got titles from Kevin Coots in the mile, Hunter Infinger in the shot put. Riverside won a meet-high 6 events with wins from Cole Jepson in the 100, Brody Henderson in the 400. Have a great day. Dawson Henderson as well was a winner. 3 relay championships as well. Lamar's won 5 events. The Griswold Stanton Relays in Griswold Tri-Center girls claimed the team championship, 141 points for them. They were led by wins from Caitlin Kojal, Tess Casey, Quincy Schneckloff, and Josie Payne. They also had a pair of relay victories. Fremont Mills, we mentioned their shuttle hurdle, Lana Alley, 100 hurdles, and Haley Maddox, discus throw, Carly Chambers, high jump, plus the shuttle hurdle and another relay, also getting victories there. ACGC held off Griswold in a tight team battle for the boys championship. Mike Fuller, the lone individual champion, won the discus. They also won 2 relays. Luke Sternberg, a top individual performer for AHSCW, he ran and won the 1, 2, and 4. St. Albert's Parker Heisterkamp, the half, and the 2-mile. Lennox's Gabe Funk, the 110 highs, the 400 hurdles. All multi-time champs there. Autumn and Early Bird boys meet last night. Trainer won a KMA Land Best 4 events. Their lone individual championship from Jet Sorensen in the 100. They also won the 4x1, 2, and shuttle hurdle. Peyton Sheridan, Siobhan Keeley, only multi-time champion, won the high jump, long jump, and 200. At Heelan on the girls' side, 72 points for the Heelan girls. They were the champions. Shannon Cleary, Lillian Wooten, Maggie Von Drager, and Addison Bertrand won individual events, plus 3 relay wins. Underwood was there, too. They were third. Maddie Irwin won the 400 hurdles. Allie Adams, the half mile, and they won the shuttle hurdle. On the boys' side, Heelan entertained the home crowd with a team title after winning 6 events. Crusaders' individual titles came from Hunter Wahab, Will Bertrand, Alex Amaro, and Carson McInerney. Plus, they won 2 relays. Clark, 2-class event. Creston was there. They got a 2-time winner in Reese Strunk, 1,500 to 3,000. Class B was won by Central Decatur. Taylor Leahy won the distance double. They also got Bregan Lindsay, Addie Schreck, Zoe Quigley winning events in 3 relays. Wayne Pleasantville, Lennox, and East Union also in the top 5. Ella Whitney for Wayne won the 1 in the long jump. Murray's Kirsten Klein won both of the throws. In Ogden, last night, the Van Meter girls were 123 points. Well, they scored 123 points and were champions. 3 individual wins. They got Berkeley Harkins, Olivia Halfpap, and Laura Streck all winning. They had 3 relay victories. Ogden's Knights, led by Tatum Graydon, landing the long jump championship. Samantha Last won the high jump. They won 2 relays as well. And Madrid's Paige Richards, the only 2-time individual winner, and she won the 1 and the 2. On the boys' side, Atlantic won a tight team battle despite having just 1 champion. That was Gavin McLaren in the shot put. Woodward Granger got wins from Cale Layton and Chandler Drake. Madrid got a win from Brody Buck in the high jump, plus he was in the 4x1. Ogden's Brady Van Sickle in the 800. Jude Benbow in the mile, each one event. Also, Des Moines Christian finished 5th at the Ballard Co-Ed on the boys' side. Nathan Faber won titles in the disc and shot. Woodward Granger was 3rd in the Perry J-Ed relays. Kelela Gregory led the way for the Hawks, wins in the discus and shot put. Savannah girls were champions of their home meet. Raiden Phillips won the mile. Vivian Barton won the 1, 2, and 4. Aubrey Snap won the high jump. They also got Rockport and Mound City in 2nd and 5th, respectively. Blue Jays were led by Ella Meyerkorth, who won the 300 hurdles in the javelin. Avery Meyerkorth won the half. Nora Watkins the 2 mile. Savannah boys were the top KMA land team, taking 2nd out of 9 teams there. Rylanton Cook and Keegan Bechtold won events. Mound City's August Meadows is a multi-time champion, the 110 hurdles, 200 and 300 hurdles. Onward to number 2 we go. Thursday soccer on the girls' side. Harlan, Atlantic, Lamar's, Van Meter, Des Moines Christian, and Conestoga pick up victories, while Underwood and Glenwood and Riverside and Creston tied. Leaders last night. Glenwood's Audrey Neiman, 22 saves. Avery Honan of Underwood, 7 saves. Both clean sheets. Goals for Harlan, Carly Tornetten, 2. Aubrey Schwiso, 3. Kayla Anderson, 2. Schwiso had an assist, as did Cassie Anderson. Actually, Cassie Anderson had 2 assists. Atlantic's Maddie Richter scored twice. Adri Kaufman had 2 assists as well as a goal. Van Meter's Maddie Schnell had a double hat trick. Katie Vaught had the normal hat trick for Van Meter. Then Des Moines Christian's Addie Edker got a goal, the only goal in a state-rated battle with Gilbert, plus Ava Jerkins, 7 saves and the clean sheet. On the boys' side, the winners were TJ, Lamar's, and Sioux City North, while Conestoga and the Platte also won in Nebraska. Leaders around the area, Yohander Bueno, 2 goals, 2 assists and a goal, I should say, for TJ. Sioux City North's Kuma Guduma scored twice. Lamar's Giovanni Cabango scored twice. Dagi Cabango had 2 assists for Lamar's. Giovanni had an assist. And then Lamar's Mason Pippett had the clean sheet and 2 saves. Billy Singvongsa, there's that name again, for Sergeant Bluff Luton. 5 saves for him in a 1-1 tie. And then Conestoga's Andy Lamoro, 3 goals. The Platte's Braxton Pickett scored 2 goals. On to number 3, big night of baseball last night. Here were your winners: East Atchison, Rockport, Southold, Maryville, Savannah, King City, Auburn, Platte Valley, Nebraska, and Falls City. 4-hit night for Tanner Berry, led the way. He had a double, 3 RBI. 3-hit nights for Hayes Weller, who doubled twice, drove in 2. Carson Hageman of Maryville, who doubled and drove in 2. Ryder Sample, who had 3 hits, 2 RBI, a run scored, and a walk. Gavin Bauer of Falls City, 3 out of 4, 3 RBI, a walk. Jaden Willman of Falls City, 3 hits as well and 2 runs scored. 2 hitters last night: Alex Erickson and Brody Wenahan of East Atchison. Rockport's Weston Amthor, Jaden Guy. Southold's Cole Metzger and Tyson Skeen. Cannon Creason, Gavin McAtee, Tyler Parsons, Jackson Wilmus of Maryville. Savannah's J.D. Ledden, A.J. Rottenbach of Nebraska City. Clayton Brown from Auburn. Falls City's Orion Cottrell, Callan Furness, Blakely Sells. Platte Valley's Carson Holst. Louisville Weeping Waters, Easton Fiala, Dayton Carlson, Cannon Albert, and Cole Gisler. Homers last night: Caden Wayne Scott, Graham Metzger, Landon Carlson, all of King City. And then some pitching performances: Axel Slemp of East Atchison, 2 1/3, no hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Case Millsap of Rockport, 6 1/3, 5 strikeouts, 2 runs. Tate Prusman of Southold, 5 innings, 1 hit, no run, 9 strikeouts. Ridge Clements of North Nottoway, 4 2/3. He struck out 10. Jackson Wilmus from Maryville, 4 2/3, 4 strikeouts. Cooper Swan of Savannah, complete game, 7 innings, 13 strikeouts. Ryder Sample, 7 innings, 10 Ks for King City. Auburn's Mason Schultz went 7, struck out 6. Carson Holst of Platte Valley, along with his 2-hit night, 8 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, unearned, and 13 strikeouts against no walks. Ryan Cottrell of Falls City went 6 innings, 4 hits, plus 1 run, unearned, 7 strikeouts. And then Dayton Carlson of Louisville Weeping Water goes 5, 2 hits, 2 runs, neither earned, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. Number 4, girls tennis. Clarinda, Kemper Catholic, Sergeant Bluff Luton, all dominant winners, while TJ took down St. Albert. Nebraska City eked out a win as well. 2-time winners for Clarinda: Riley Noteware, Taylor Walter, Ellie Cole, Hannah Higgins, Shandy Noteware, Olivia Higgins. TJ, 2-time winners: Alexis Poole, Riley Perrine, McKenna Sorensen. St. Albert 2-time winner was Ellie O'Donovan. Kemper had 2-time winners in Kaylee Simon, Sophia Tigran, Ella Schwarty, Charlotte Schwabe, and Julia Craig. Sergeant Bluff Lutons were Cameron Glass, Stella Britton, Olivia Winter, Brooke Hansen, and Carly Rooney. Nebraska Cities were Elizabeth McNeely and Lainey Van Erdwijk. Boys tennis: Harlan won a tight duel with Southwest Valley. Kemper Catholic cruised to a victory over Lewis Central, and the Mars was also a winner. Kemper had 2-time winners in Mason Reichs, Max Reinke, Carter Running, and Landon Potabon. Harlan had Caden Herbst and Kobe Clausen. Carson Boswell of Southwest Valley, a 2-time winner, as were Lamar's Ian DeRuiter, Ty Penny, Caden Heitrider, and Jackson Albrecht. On to girls golf. Red Oak shot the low team score of the day, while Lennox and Southwest Valley also landed wins. Bryn Canals, a 42 for Red Oak, Hadley Christensen of Lennox, a 44, and Mia Flores of Southwest Valley, a 55. They were the medalists. On the boys golf side, Red Oak, East Mills, Cam, and Savannah were winners, while Weston Kaus, Anderson Bakehouse, Chase Jotty, and Kenton Dudek led their respective teams with medalists. Here are the low scores, though. Chase Jotty of Cam shot a 32. Wow. Kenton Dudek of Savannah, a 37. Drew Lee of AHSTW, a runner-up with a 38. Anderson Bakehouse from East Mills shot a 38. Other Cam, Braxton Dennis, a 39. Fletcher Proctor of East Mills shot a 39. And Weston Kaus of Red Oak, the medalist, with a 45. Also yesterday of note, Logan Smith of Moravia shot a 78 and was second at the Keokuk Invitational. Number 5, 2 former KMA landers in the Northwest Missouri State women's basketball team have been honored with MIAA academic honor roll nods. Creston alum Kelsey Fields and Maryville grad Aniston Petlin were both honored among the 10 Bearcats on Thursday. Also, Maryville alum Serena Sundell was named WBCA All-America honorable mention, and 2-time KMA Land Girls Basketball Player of the Year Jenna Hopp announcing she's transferring from South Dakota State to South Dakota. And that is 5 fast things, not so fast. Brought to you today again by United Group Insurance, serving Southwest Iowa for over 40 years. And I'm not talking in 24 hours. I'm busy, so I'll talk with you in 72. What'd you say, Hud? 72. That a boy. Hudson's all over it. Have a great day.